Hey everyone, this is Terry. Welcome back to World of Warships Blitz. And today, there is my little buddy is joining us again.
Yep.
And we'll be talking about HMS Dreadnought, the famous British battleship. The reason I'm picking her is because there's a nice New Year's Eve fireworks background in here in the London harbour, and also because
It's New Year's. It's gonna be New Year's Eve at 12 o'clock.
Yeah,
on this day.
we're actually recording early because I don't have time on Thursday to do this one.
Oh yes.
So I'll be releasing the video a little early. HMS Dreadnought. She's very famous because she was basically a big break in the battleship development. Before her, everything, all the battleships had guns pointing to the side, various caliber. It was all over the place. And Dreadnought was kind of the first battleship that was designed from the ground up by the British to be very different, to have all big gun design. And she was so revolutionary at the time that battleships actually got classified as pre-Dreadnought and then Dreadnought style, even if they weren't exactly of that class of ship.
Dreadnought is tier 3.
Yeah, the Dreadnought is a tier 3 premium.
Oh, premium. I was about to ask if it was a premium or just a normal ship.
No, the Dreadnought's actually a tier 3 premium. You get her currently as a bonus for the first purchase. So if you do any kind of purchase, you get her, which is also why we're talking about.
But I thought premium ships start at tier 5.
No,
tier 3.
you can even get tier 2 premium ships.
Okay.
And definitely tier 3. So let's have a quick look at what she's all about and how she compares to the other tier 3s. So she's got 25,000 hit points. She's got a little below average armor for a tier 3 battleship. Tier 3 is the first tier you actually get battleships on the regular tech trees.
It's like the Americans as well. And as well as in American, you also get carriers starting at tier 4.
Yes. And you can have the German battleships, you can have the American battleships or the Japanese battleships. In terms of speed, 21 knots is what you would expect. She's not the fastest.
Battleships are not fast because they're big. They have a lot of armor, so that makes them slower.
Especially at the lower tiers, because these are older ships. These are from the beginning of the century.
So they don't have that strong engines.
Yes. All right, let's look at the guns, main guns. We've got 10 305mm guns.
10?
Yes, but given the placement of the guns, you can usually just get about 8 to bear. Let's see if we can quickly show this.
Do you remember the ship that had the tier 8 premium that has 12 guns?
The Mogami, yes.
The 15 guns.
Yes, we're not talking about the Mogami today.
Yeah.
Maybe another time. But look at the placement of the turrets, right? She's got a starboard and a port turret that can't actually fire to the other side. So whichever side you're getting, you only get about 8 guns to bear. And again, this is common for the entry-level battleships. So 305mm guns. They have a decent reload time. They have a very good high explosive damage. The armor piercing is not so great.
So if you're like fighting with any ship, you would go with HP.
With HE.
With HE, not HP.
I'll get to that. So I wasn't overwhelmed with the armor piercing damage. I had trouble penetrating, even at close range. I had trouble penetrating other battleships, and given the very good high explosive damage, I often use high explosive, especially with light cruisers and destroyers at that tier. You just get overpens with the armor piercing, and you just do about 250 damage per shell.
When you mean pens, you mean penetrates.
Over penetration, yeah.
Yes.
The secondaries, 76mm. They're relatively small caliber, which means they have a very short range. They're nothing really special. They're there. You can use them. They don't do much damage, but yeah.
Secondaries only have HE, not AP.
Depends. With the German battleships, you get AP secondaries.
Because in Americans, I get HE on secondaries. Secondaries have short range, and the main guns have longer range.
Yeah, but Buddy here is playing the American tech tree a lot more than I do.
Well, of course.
So
I chose to go to the American tech tree first.
I know.
And then he chose to go to the Japanese.
Yeah, I went down the Japanese first. Okay, let's get back to the Dreadnought.
Let's go.
For the elite ship bonus, we've got the elite gun operator.
We've got the
Yeah.
torpedo nets, and
we went with elite gun operator because
I'm just saying the three stuff. So there's torpedo nets, elite gun operator, and
military service. Yeah, we're not doing that. So elite gun operator. We've got the reload time down. We've got the traverse speed up. Again, for me, this is a battleship you play with her primary guns. Secondaries are nothing special. I played the primaries on high explosives. So
as well, the secondary guns are fully upgraded. It's all fully upgraded, so that's when you get the elite bonus.
Yes, and premium ships come fully upgraded.
Of course,
we've got the.
But the bonus is not chosen by itself. No, you have to choose it.
Yes, I know. So we're going with the traverse speed here, not with the reload booster, just because I felt like I really need to get the main guns on target, and the other
reload booster is expensive. It's like 11,000.
Yeah, that's fine.
Silver.
The other stuff is my regular battleship layout. I've got the fire flooding resistance, and I've got the torpedo defense mod. There's no purpose on getting the speed up or anything on these things. She comes with the historical camo, which gives her a bit more hit points. She increases the firing range, better dispersion, and reduces torpedo damage. So all around really useful. And again, you get her with first purchase. So even with a tiny small purchase of like a weak premium booster or some sort, you don't really get much. You don't have to pay much to get her. So given that she's tier 3, I haven't actually bothered to put any supplies in it because it feels like overkill a little bit. And
overkill for tier 3?
Yeah.
What do you mean by overkill? Tier 3s are not so good.
That's what I mean, right? You're playing against beginners, so oftentimes
so you don't want to put supplies, so you don't just destroy everybody. That's unfair, right?
Yeah, we don't want to overdo it, and also you don't make that much money, so supplies cost. So let's not go there. She doesn't have any anti-air, again, which is not uncommon. Let's have a quick look around at the Japanese and American tier 3 battleships. So in the American, this would be the South Carolina.
South Carolina, I used to make jokes about the South Carolina, like a Carolina to the sea. Yes. And that doesn't even make sense. I just noticed.
She has less high explosive damage, as you can see, a bit better armor piercing. And the American armor piercing is quite powerful. The Japanese, the Kawachi, which I kind of liked, it's a decent ship. She has a similar turret layout in that you can only get 8 guns on each side, and she has a decent high explosive as well. So the Dreadnought doesn't really stand out here as in any way from the other tier 3 battleships that much.
And how you know that it's a premium, you can look at the name, and then if it's a battleship, and if it's a tier 3 or tier 5 or tier 6, if it's all golden or yellow, that means it's a premium.
Okay, that's right. So that's it for the Dreadnought. We're gonna give her a spin, and you can decide if you think that's matching your playstyle, if it's worth having a tier 3 premium.
Wait, isn't the fireworks in the background look like explosions in the air from battleship shooting?
Yeah, she's not gonna shoot at London. She's a British ship. Okay, there we go. We're bottom tier, 2 battleships, 3 cruisers, 2 destroyers. Playing Scorching Islands is a common map at around tier 3, tier 4. So let's see how this goes. And yeah, we're probably just gonna stick
with the wiggleness? I call it the wiggleness.
Yes, you do that. Okay. We're going to take right flank. Try not to get outflanked, so we're gonna run the outside.
So you're going with your flank?
We're going to right flank, yeah. I'm gonna switch over to high explosive.
HP.
Because the cruisers, what do we have in cruisers? There's a Frion and the Caledon. They're light cruisers.
The French?
The Frion's French, yes.
Oh, French.
So, yes, we could score citadels, but we could also score a lot of overpens.
Look, there's the wiggleness.
So, given that we've got 2 destroyers, we're pretty much guaranteed to have 1 destroyer coming our way. And having a high explosive loadout against the destroyer is a good thing.
Are you sure you're certain about that? There's going to be destroyers coming out.
Well, there are 2 destroyers, right? So there's going to be 1 destroyer per side. There's a fair chance that one of them comes our way.
But you said you were guaranteed that will happen.
Well, no, nothing's guaranteed in a battle, buddy, but no, there's a fair chance. Yeah. Okay, we've got something spotted. Okay. One of the cruisers, one of the battleships comes this way.
I just got surprised that I just said that immediately. It's just like,
let's see, there's the Wigs. There's the enemy Wigs.
Wiggleness.
Let's see if we can hit him from here.
The wiggleness.
Can we hit him? Ah, we got 2 hits in. You see, that does almost 1,000 damage.
Destroyers have low health. They don't have any armor at all. So if you're in your battleship and you're a destroyer, you gotta be a little bit careful with the torpedoes.
Put her in reverse.
You're slow.
So he overshoots and give him a full broadside of high explosive. Kaboom!
Was that first strike?
Yes, we got first strike for that one. See, that's what you can do with high explosive.
Do you get a medal if you like do one shot and then you immediately kill a ship with one shot?
Okay, let's see if we get the Clemson as well.
Clemson! Let's destroy him.
Oh,
Whoa!
he would survive just about. Slow.
You also gotta be careful if you're in a destroyer. You gotta be careful because of the battleship's guns, and when you're in a battleship, you gotta be careful with the destroyer's torpedoes.
Okay, there is the Ishizushi. That's the tier 4 Japanese.
Yep.
See if we can set her on fire. Hello.
You.
You see, we're doing about
AP?
800. Yeah, that's the thing, right? I'm not so happy with the AP on this thing. Oh wait, there's the Frion. There's torpedoes coming. Is she in torpedo range? Okay, turn out a bit. Let's get her first.
Light cruiser or heavy cruiser?
Light cruiser. You don't get heavies on tier 3. So we're doing a decent amount of damage with the high explosive. We got her set on fire.
So there's no supplies
dead.
you can put any rapid reload or.
Yeah, I didn't put any on them.
But
you mean ship skills? No, I haven't put any. Okay, that should be the Frion.
Okay, you only have.
Have you seen that? We just did a high explosive citadel. That's what I mean. These things have the high explosives on these British battleships on these dreadnoughts are really good. I like them.
Would you never switch to AP in this thing?
I don't know. I've tried it for quite a bit, and I've got underwhelming results really. Okay.
Bad results, you mean?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Okay, we're close enough to get the secondary firing.
What if it was just unlucky? What if you were just unlucky about that with your APs, with your apps?
We can try the next salvo to use armor piercing.
3, 2, 1, fire! This thing has a load of guns.
Well, just like the other, it's 8. It's normal. It's a common set.
What are you fighting against?
Okay, switch her over to AP.
Apps.
This is a tier 4 battleship. I don't think our AP is going to do anything.
I thought it was a tier 3.
No, this is a Japanese tier 4. I don't think we're going to get another shot off. Yeah, because.
And you're dead.
So you see, this is.
And is dead.
But our team won, right? So that's all good. We did okay.
Pretty decent thing for a beginner. If you like a beginner and you got 2 people destroyed, that would be pretty good.
But we were bottom tier, right?
Decent.
What I'm saying is she's a good ship, but she's not in any way superior to the other tier 3 battleships.
She's
in
not
my
the
opinion.
best. She's not the best.
She's not hugely overpowered like say the Yubari at tier 4 or something.
Or what is it again?
If you look,
the tier 8 what's it called again?
The Mogami.
Yeah, the Mogami.
Yeah,
no,
we're not talking about the Mogami today.
Of course.
So we got 2 kills. We've got a citadel hit with the high explosive. See, that's what I mean, right? The high explosive shells. The high explosive shells on this
2
thing.
people set on fire.
We've got 2 fire set, but we did almost no fire damage because they put it out pretty quickly, or they were destroyed in the process. The high explosive shells are decent. They do a decent amount of damage to enemy ships. And the armor piercing against enemy battleships, we haven't been able to try it. But in my previous games, I've had trouble penetrating even tier 3 battleships, and so yeah, she's a good ship, right? She's definitely not a bad ship. She's nothing really special, other than that she is HMS Dreadnought, the famous HMS Dreadnought. So if you want to have that ship, and you're going to do a purchase anyway, and you just take her away as a bonus, definitely go for it. She's a fun thing to play, and you're playing tier 3, so if you know what you're doing, you can go for a round of seal clubbing and have some fun with the players who don't really know what they're doing.
And as well, World of Warships and the World of Warships PC and World of Warships Blitz, they're not really like, do citadels in real life sink actual ships immediately?
Yes, actual ships have.
Yeah, but
have citadels.
if you have a citadel right now, it just takes away some damage, and that's all.
No,
That's just not like real life.
It's still a game, right? It's
a game.
It's not a realistic. World of Warships
Simulator.
is not a realistic. Is not a realistic battle simulator by any means. It's an arcade game, right? Let's be clear. So
Arcade games are not really real.
Reality works a bit different. But yeah, that's HMS Dreadnought, and we wish you all a happy new year.
She was pretty good.
She's okay.
She's pretty good.
But I wouldn't buy her outright if I had the choice. Like I wouldn't buy something just to get her. But if you're gonna buy something anyway and you're finding a good offer, or you figure like $5 for a premium tier 3 battleship is something that you want to do.
Yeah, that would be good.
You just want to have HMS Dreadnought in the harbor. Sure, go for it. She's not an expensive premium by any means.
How much is he for gold?
I don't think you can buy her for gold.
Wait.
Because she comes as the first purchase bonus. So you've got to buy one of the cheaper packs. Like
How much is she?
I think the cheapest packs is about $5.
$5.
So it's not an expensive one, but it's a nice shot.
All
right, I wish everybody a happy new year.
Me too.
And we'll see you next year with a bit delayed probably because I'm not sure I can get another video out this week.
Okay.
See ya.
Bye.